You'll be surprised as a northern leader comes up to say why Atiku did not pick Wike as a running mate and why the North stood up against it. Babangida Aliyu reveals why Wike was not chosen as Atiku's running mate. Apart from the fact that some of the northern elders and leaders, the accusation against Wike that, some time ago he demolished mosque, the demolished mosque in Port Harcourt, where, he was looking at illegal buildings without proper permit and no town planning and what have you, of which at that time he also rejected it. He said he never demolished mosque. What he did was that illegal buildings that were not supposed to be where people have erected them and distorting the whole of the town and the city. He had to, call those in the town urban planning, region to look at these areas. He said he never targeted or aimed at any mosque. Guess what? Aliyu says this is the reason why Wike was not picked. This is his own reason. He said this is why Wike was not picked. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. The former governor of Niger State, Aliyu Babangida, on Monday night revealed why the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, was not chosen as the vice presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party. Recall that the presidential candidate of the main opposition party last week, Thursday, announced the governor of Delta State, Okowa, as his running mate. The former vice president gave the declaration while at the national secretariat of the party, with the national chairman of the party in attendance. Aliyu, why citing the reasons for Wike being dropped for the vice presidential candidate, said Atiku could not have chosen someone who does not complement him. The former governor stated this during an interview with Channels TV, said he further stated that he could not count on many times Wike has insulted people, adding that he did it almost every time, and Wike is a man who always wants to have his way. The People Democratic Party chieftain said, I can count how many times people who have been insulted by Wike have come out to say they've been insulted. Some people will tell you he's not minding his business. He's a strong person and he speaks on matters. Aliyu said even though people complimentally express their minds and view, Wike's position is always strong on matters. The former governor, when asked if Wike does not compliment Atiku, said, I don't know if it is any other thing, but Wike does not compliment him and they will have a lot of issues, I can tell you. So there's no point having people who will fight one another. We needed to pick carefully, and Atiku made his choice even after the party made recommendations. So this is exactly, the reason, according to him, why this guy was not chosen. Okay, he said no, that Wike is a very strong person. He insults people, he says this, he says that, and this is what he said. Well, Nigerians, it's about time you and I, we rise up and we ensure that we vote in the right candidate that could potentially not just say they will do good roads, but they will honestly, ensure that our roads are good. Not people who will come and tell us that they will ensure that hospitals is what it should be, but they do not do it. We don't want such people. We don't want them. We want honest and sincere people. We want honest and sincere people who will be honest, who will stand for what is true, who will not be neither here nor there. These are the people who we want that will be sincere, that will stand up and, and we give, true position in terms of how Nigeria can truly and really move forward. This is what we are clamoring for. Nothing more, nothing else. Okay, nothing more, nothing else. It's about time everybody begin to rise up to the occasion, and we give on ensuring that Nigeria becomes a better place. Okay, for everybody. Look at students. Students have been home. Students have been home since April the 14th. And the government is not bothered. Even those who are going for political office now, how many of them has really spoken about the problem, facing the youths? How many of them have really spoken about the problem facing the youths? How many of them? So it is what it is, and why we must all, rise up to the occasion and ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place for everybody, and we all can truly, get the leaders that could potentially change Nigeria for better. Enough of the talk of I want to be president, I want to be president. How many of them, sincerely, when the chiefs are down, can truly stand for Nigerians and give Nigerians the opportunity to be who they are? In this country, we have some of the finest brains and minds. We have some of the finest brains and minds in leadership, but guess what? No opportunity whatsoever. No opportunity whatsoever. Some of the people who could potentially, bring about good in this nation, some of the people who could potentially, have ideas in them and things that could transform the nation. How have we channeled these things to become, the order of the day that could potentially change Nigeria and put us where we ought to be? People who come out giving us exotic speech, and when you hear them, you say, yeah, this is the person. What is their record? Most of the people in the presidential race now, as we speak, some of them should be in jail. Be honest with yourself. They should be in jail. Be honest with yourself. These people should be in jail. EFCC cannot even go and touch some of them because they know. And the funniest thing is that it's not a hidden truth. Every one of us are aware. Some of them have stolen money that belongs to everybody living outside the country. Some of them have wealth that can potentially pay Nigerians' debt, yet they want to still siphon. It's unimaginable, unbelievable, the level of atrocities that are going on, yet they want to come on and lead. And everybody is quiet. Everyone is watching how some of these things are playing out. Everybody's watching. It is sad, but it's the reality of the day. It's sad, but these things are beginning to, show us all how, we can potentially change the course of the nation by rising up for what is true. If we don't, politicians, as they are selfish and the rest, most of them will not give us the true democracy that we need. They will want things to continue just the way it is so that they can, continue to have their way and manifest themselves and, take over the nation. But we must not allow it. You and I must not allow it by voting. The voters' registration still continues. Please go ahead, avail yourself of the opportunity and get registered so that you can decide with your vote. If we don't do it, the candidates we have at heart may not be voted in. Although the one who could potentially bring a difference, but may not be voted because you and I refuse to vote. So let's do the right thing. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.